Get ready to guess who Michelle Lotito is, where to find scorpions, and when Alcatraz was closed. If you can guess, you'll win on Guess What? And now, here he is, the star of our show, who everybody knows, Robin Ward.
Thank you. Oh, you're good to me. Thank you so much. I have to make sure I hit my mark now. Mike, the cameraman, gives me heck if I don't hit the mark. There he is, right there. I've only been doing the show for 4 years. I still can't hit my mark. Mike says I bob and weave up here. Keep a moving target here. Anyway, the show is Guess What? I'm your host, Robin Ward, and of course, I'll be asking some important questions dealing with some very lofty issues of our time. We're not just fluff up here. Yes, we're controversial, but we do have a sense of social responsibility as well, Nick, as I think you'll agree.
Yes.
Nick is standing by, ready to introduce our team, so why don't you do the honors right now?
It would be my great pleasure, sir. Robin, here are our champions, a family that have won one game. Meet the Reeds.
Mona, welcome back. How are you? Nice to see you.
Thank you. I'm Mona Reed, and this is my daughter Kathy and Heather.
And congratulations on your
And
victory.
thank you very much.
Wish
It was
you
a lot
the
of
very best
fun.
of luck on show 2 for you, and see
Thank
how
you.
you do. You had an enormous point spread in the last one. And,
was-
have they been teasing you again today or bugging you?
No, they left me
They've
alone
been leaving
for a
you
while.
alone.
Yeah.
Okay, be nice to your mother, Kathy. Nice to see you, and
Thank
welcome
you.
back to Guess What?
Thank you. My name's Kathy, and I'm a sales rep for a printing company. And if we win today, we'll probably start teasing her again.
Oh, great. Okay, keeping that tension
That's
going,
right.
are you? Okay,
That's
good
right.
luck today. And this is Heather. How are you?
Thank you.
Nice to see you. I still can't believe you got 4 kids. It's really amazing.
This is my pets.
No, I see.
I'm Heather, and I work on a farm during the day, and I work at Sears at night.
Great. Good luck to you all today on Guess What? And right now, let's see who you're facing. Let's meet the challengers, Nick.
All right, Robin, here's a family that recently arrived from Yugoslavia. Meet the Brikic family.
Robin, how are you? Nice to see you.
My name is Branislava, and I'm an English major. And I love reading and writing, especially poetry.
Great. I can't believe you've been over from Yugoslavia for 3 years and you speak such perfect, wonderful English. I mean, obviously you're an English major, so
Yeah.
you spoke English at school in Yugoslavia.
A little bit.
And you've picked up a great deal here. And
Yeah,
do
most
you go
of
to
it.
you go to university here? Do
Yeah.
you? Oh. Obviously, we could talk for hours about the differences you find in Canada versus Yugoslavia, but do you basically liking it here and adjusting?
Starting to.
Starting to enjoy it?
Yeah.
Well, I wish you the best of luck on our show today.
Thank
It's
you.
nice to have you here. And
Thanks.
this is your
my
mother,
friend.
Hermina. Nice to see you.
Thank
Welcome to
you.
Guess What?
Well, thank you. I'm Hermina. I'm an architect, and I am also mother of 3 children.
Great. And your
One
husband?
girl and 2 boys.
And your husband's sitting out in the audience,
Yes.
I know.
And my hobby is knitting and crochet
Great.
when I have time.
Wonderful. Well, it's good to have you on Guess What? I wish you the best of luck today.
Thank you.
And this is Milos. How are
Hello.
you? Nice to see you.
All right, how are you? I'm Miloš, and I'm a University of Toronto student of engineering science. And my hobby is mostly photography and science and math.
I see. Well, there may be some science or math questions today. We very often
I
have.
hope so.
So I wish you the best of luck. You all ready to play?
Yeah.
Then look at our board and let's rock and roll. Okay, as you know, our first question is worth 60 points, and it's a pretty odd question in keeping with my introduction today where I told you we weren't just a piece of fluff here, we do important work. And this first question reflects that work. Michael Lotito of Grenoble, France, holds the world's record for eating objects made of metal and glass. Which one of the following objects has Michael Lotito never eaten? Grocery buggy, bicycles, TV sets, chandeliers, a Cessna aircraft, or a live grenade? Which one of these objects has Michael Lotito never eaten? And for 60 points, we start with Mona.
Live grenade.
That is correct for 60 points. I've got to read this. This is the most incredible thing. Michael Lotito has eaten 1 grocery buggy. He's eaten 10 bicycles, 7 TV sets, 6 chandeliers, 1 Cessna aircraft. And he's currently eating the padding from his cell in Grenoble, France.
No, he's currently eating it all.
So good answer on that. Let's go straight to the second question. Again, it's worth 60 points. Now, this is kind of a math question, so, well, we may not get to Milos on this question. Let's find out. Here is the question. What is the proper name for a plane geometric figure having 12 sides? Is that a decagon, a nonagon, a heptagon, a dodecahedron, a quadrilateral, or a hexagon? A plain geometric figure having 12 sides. And for 60 points, we start with Branislava.
Quadrilateral.
That has 4 sides, so that is incorrect. Down to 50 points. Over to Kathy.
Heptagon.
Heptagon has 7 sides. Down to 40 points. Over to Hermina.
Is dodecagon?
That is correct for 40 points. Congratulations. A dodecagon, I think is how you pronounce it, if I'm not mistaken, or dodecacon. Dodecacon? Why am I asking Nick? Well, I mean, Nick doesn't know about geometric figures, do you?
Certainly.
Figures, but not geometric figures.
Well, I think so.
Fine. Thanks, Nick, for clearing that up for me. Let's go to a team effort question. Raise those flaps if you would. And we'd like you to take a look over at the monitor here in our studio. Now, you're looking at a photograph of a scorpion, obviously. About 20 different kinds of scorpions live in the United States, and one type of scorpion lives in Canada. Which one of the following places is the farthest place north in Canada that you could find the scorpion? A, Medicine Hat, Alberta, B, Winnipeg, C, Vancouver, or D, Radville, the northernmost part in Canada where you'd still find the scorpion. And you have 5 seconds to consider that question. Time is up, and Mona, what is your answer?
I'll say B, Winnipeg.
You think Winnipeg, and Kathy?
I said C, Vancouver.
And Heather?
I said B,
You
Winnipeg.
think Winnipeg, and Branislava?
I say B, Winnipeg.
Hermina?
I said D, Radville.
And Milos?
And I said A, Medicine Hat.
Okay, let's find out right now the northernmost place in Canada where you'd find the humble scorpion. The answer is A, Medicine Hat. Right. Okay, the only person on either team to have it right was Milos, who puts 20 points on the board. At the end of our first round, it's a tie game. Each team has 60 points. Round 2 is coming up right after these words. Aren't we having fun? Whoopee! You know, any of our teams that manage to win 7 games on Guess What win a grand prize. And Nick's going to tell you what that prize is today. Nick, please.
It's a cruise worth $7,000 from Sunline Cruises, a summer cruise for 3 out of New York to the Caribbean on the beautiful Stella Solaris. Enjoy the shores of Caribbean paradise in the true luxury of Sunline Cruises.
Okay, here's our first question this round. We have a tie game going on. Each team has 60 points. And this first question, this second round, is worth, of course, 60 points once again. Here's the question. Booker T. Washington was the most influential black leader and educator of his time. He advised 2 presidents, Theodore Roosevelt and William Taft, on racial problems in the United States. What was the title of Booker T. Washington's autobiography? Was it called My Soul at Rest, To Be a Slave, Up from Slavery, Simple Justice, The South Remembered, or The New Road? Booker T. Washington, famous black leader and educator. What was the name of his autobiography? 60 points. We start with Heather.
South Remembered.
That is incorrect, Heather. We're down to 50 points and over to Milos.
Simple Justice.
That is also incorrect. We're down to 40 points and over to Mona.
Up from slavery.
That is correct for 40 points. Good answer. Okay, straight to the next question. Again, it's worth 60 points. Here's the question. Alcatraz prison is often called the Rock, was supposedly escape-proof. People didn't get off the Rock. The name Alcatraz comes from the Spanish language. What does Alcatraz mean in Spanish? Does it mean hell? Does it mean the island of crime? Pelican? Eternal city? Big rock? Or fish school? What does Alcatraz mean in Spanish? 60 points. We start with Branislava.
I'd say Eternal City.
That is incorrect. Down to 50 points. Over to Kathy.
Hell?
It was hell, but that's not the
So
name.
was
That's
the
not
answer.
the Spanish name. Down to 40 points now, and over to Hermina.
It's Island of Cream.
Nope. Down to 30 points. Over to Heather.
Pelican.
Pelican is correct for 30 points. Yeah, Alcatraz prison was closed as a prison, I believe, in 1963, and of course it's now used as a location for Clint Eastwood movies exclusively, so. Okay, let's go straight to the next question. It's an audio question. It's worth 60 points. We'd like you to listen carefully to this piece of music, please.
I ain't a man to appoint a judge to bury a will nor to hold a grudge, but I think it's time I said me a few choice words. All right, go! All about that demon automobile, the metal monster with the polyglass wheels, the end results of the dream of Henry Ford. I got a car that's mine alone that me and the finance company own. A ready-made pile of manufactured grease.
Some creative camera work. All right. That, of course, was Lord Mr. Ford, recorded by Jerry Reed. Now, the song became a hit in the summer of 1973. Since that time, Jerry Reed has appeared in several films. When he joined the cast of a certain actor who starred in W.W. and the Dixie Dance Kings. Another one was Smokey and the Bandit and Gator. How did they get this song and then connect it with this? I mean, I'm really trying to find the connection. What is the name of the star who shuttled Jerry Reed into the world of film? Was it Gene Hackman, Walter Matthau, Clint Eastwood, Burt Reynolds, Steve McQueen, or Jack Lemmon? Does anybody understand the question? Because I don't. Okay,
Sure.
60 points. We start with Milos.
Burt Reynolds.
That is correct for 60 points. Good for you. Everybody seems to understand this except me. Maybe something amiss here. I'm not sure. But anyway, okay, let's go to a team effort question. Raise your flaps if you would, please. Take a look over at the monitor here in our studio. Now, you're looking at a photograph of one of the world's first jet airliners used for commercial passenger service. What is the name of this plane? Whew, I'm glad there's a connection here. Is this plane A, the Comet 4, B, the Bell X-1, C, the DC-3, or D, the F-100? You have 5 seconds to identify it. Time is up. Mona, what do you think the name of this plane is?
I will say C, the DC-3.
And Kathy?
I said C, the DC-3.
And Heather?
I said C, the DC-3.
Unanimous on the Reed side. 100 points if you're all correct. Let's see how Branislava voted.
I said CDC3.
Do you agree? And Hermina?
I said
Well, it sounds like a bad poem, doesn't it, here?
Well, it's a tradition then.
Well, isn't this
I said
interesting? Either you're
CDC.
all right or this is a complete disaster. Let's find out the name of this plane. The answer is A, the Comet 4. I just want to know who's on buzzer today. That's the rudest buzzer I've ever heard in my life. No correct answers on that, therefore no points on the board. At the end of this, our second round, I feel like I'm losing my grip here. The Reeds have 130 points. Close behind with 120 are our challengers, and we'll be back to play round 3 after these words, so stay with us. Thank you so much. If you at home would like to join us on Guess What as a contestant or as a member of our wild studio audience, all you got to do is drop us a line, and Nick's going to give you our address right now.
All right, Robin, if you plan to be in Toronto and would like to be a part of Guess What in the audience or as a player, please write Guess What, Box 9, Station O, Toronto, Ontario, M4A 2M9.
And we give away nice prizes to some members of our studio audience, and Nick's going to tell you what some of those prizes are.
Some members of our studio audience may receive prizes furnished from Added Touch Cake Mix. There's lots of moist, delicious flavors to choose from, but only one kind of quality, the best. Added Touch, your best value. And our consolation winners will receive High Energy from Conair, the all-new exciting line of fashion-colored hair dryers with quality and value. High Energy from Conair, the look of today.
Okay, the final round is upon us, and it's a very close game. Our champions, the Reeds, have 130 points, and close behind, our challengers have 120 points, and this is obviously the deciding round. This first question this round is for you soap opera fans, daytime drama. It's worth 60 points. Now, in the television soap One Life to Live, what is the name of the newspaper which was founded by wealthy business tycoon Victor Lord? The name of the newspaper. Is it called the Bugle, the Landview Times, the Banner, the Evening Post, the Telegram, or the Citizen? And for 60 points, we start with Mona.
The Banner.
The Banner's correct for 60 points. As a matter of fact, I appeared on One Life to Live for a few episodes. I played Spencer Fairbanks, the editor of the National Intruder magazine. Sleazy guy I was on. So I know all about the Banner, and we were the competitors on that show. Okay, good answer on that. Let's go straight to the next question. Again, it's worth 60 points. Blackbeard was a British pirate who terrorized the Carolina and Virginia coasts between 1716 and 1718. He was given the name Blackbeard because of his long black braided beard, obviously. But he would tie it up with ribbons. What was Blackbeard's real name? Was his real name William Kidd, Francis Drake, Edward Teach, Jean Lafitte, Henry Morgan, or Steed Bonnet? What was Blackbeard's real name? And for 60 points, we start with Branislava.
I'd say William Kidd.
That is incorrect. Down to 50 points, over to Kathy.
Edward Teach.
Edward Teach is correct, 50 points. Okay, did you know that, Kathy, or was that a guess?
Clue.
That was a guess. The show is called Guess What? I guess that makes sense. Okay, let's go to the next question once again and give our challengers an opportunity to catch up here. Here's the question. It's worth 60 points. Milos will know the answer to this, I think, if we ask him. The question is this. Albert Einstein is probably best known for his theory of relativity. Energy equals mass times the velocity of light squared, or E equals mc squared. How old was Einstein when he developed his theory of relativity? Was he 37 years old, 42, 26, 33, 54, or 41? And for 60 points, we start with Hermina.
54.
That is incorrect. We're down to 50 points. Over to Heather.
33.
That is also incorrect. We're down to 40 points. Over to Milos.
26.
That is correct for 40 points. Okay. That bell says that this is the last question. It's a team effort, so flaps up if you would, please. And you know, this being the last question, the point values triple. So you could add 300 points to your score if you're successful. And even though the challengers are trailing by a little bit, they can still catch up if they do well in this question. Here is the question. Now, who could forget that glorious day in 1893 when Whitcomb L. Judson of Chicago patented his great invention? What did Whitcomb L. Judson invent? A, the can opener. B, the humble zipper, C, the waffle iron, or D, the rubber tire? What did Mr. Judson invent in 1893? You have 5 seconds to think about it. Time is up. Mona, what do you think?
I'll say B, the zipper.
You think the zipper, Kathy?
I said D, the rubber tire.
And Heather.
I said B, the zipper.
Okay, let's see how the challengers voted. Branislava?
I said A, can opener.
And Hermina?
I said C, waffle iron.
And Milos?
I said A, the can opener.
Let's find out right now what Mr. Judson invented. The answer is B, the zipper. Therefore, our continuing champions are the Reeds. Congratulations. Okay, congratulations. And your continuing champions now with Game 2. Let's find out what you've won so far today. Nick will tell us.
It's the Serta Perfect Sleeper. Discover why people who sleep on a perfect sleeper are spoiled for any other mattress. Why they say, I want my Serta. And from Creative, a selection of products featuring the fully automatic fryer cooker, one in the family of creative appliances to help make cooking in the kitchen a breeze. Convenient, yet elegant. Nothing but the best from Creative.
Okay, and to our challengers who put up a wonderful battle and were charming and great having you on the show. I hope you had a good time. We've got some nice runner-up prizes for you, and it's been, as I say, a great pleasure having you on Guess What. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
And to our, all right, yeah. You can hear it. And to our continuing champions, the Reeds, will be playing for cash and a bonus prize right after these words. Okay, we are back. I'm just chatting with our continuing champions, the Reeds, who are telling me that they're all sort of involved in riding and horses. I know that Heather works on a farm as a kind of a stable person.
Yep.
You said a sanitation engineer for horses. You know what that means. And you're also quite an enthusiastic rider, I understand. You have your own horse which you board, and you also have your own horse
Yes, I
which
do.
you board. And do you ride sort of English or Western, or
Both.
you ride
Yeah.
both?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to ride a long time ago. I used to go over jumps when I was young and foolish. A long time ago. Well, are you ready to play our bonus round? Sure. I'm glad you said that. Nick Hollerate's going to tell us what we're going for and identify that bonus prize. Nick?
It's a Whirlpool from Muran. The Whirlpool machine is great for relaxation and relief of muscular pains. Completely portable and easy to install. You'll enjoy the Whirlpool machine from Muran.
Thanks. Thank you so much. Okay, here is our first bonus question. It's worth $50, as you know, and the right to go on to that big bonus prize. Here is the question. Will-o'-the-wisp is a ghostly bluish light sometimes seen over marshes and graveyards. Scientists believe this phenomenon is caused by the natural burning of gas produced by decaying plants. What is the name of this gas? Is it ethane, hydrogen, butane, or methane? The name of the gas that is produced by decaying plants, which causes this bluish kind of ghostly light and mist over swamps and graveyards. And for $50, we start with Mona.
Ethane.
Methane is correct for $50. Good for you. Okay. You probably have some experience, Heather, with methane gas on the farm as well, from other sources, I would think. Okay, let's go to the next question. That's true, Nick. Nick is shocked, but it's just, you learn not to be shocked when you're on the farm, Nick, a natural phenomenon.
Oh, I
You
know
what
that. I used to work on a
You're
farm.
a city boy.
No, no.
You're not used to.
No, no. I worked on a
Oh, you
farm
worked
for
on a
many
farm?
years.
We'll
of
talk
course.
later, Nick. I have a show to do.
I know
please.
you do. Go ahead, please.
Okay, second bonus question is worth $50. Here's the question. Terry Sawchuk was the first goalie in the National Hockey League to get... I'll try that again. Terry Sawchuk was the first goalie in the National Hockey League to get 100 shutouts during his career. Which one of the following hockey teams did Terry Sawchuk never play for? The Detroit Red Wings, Toronto Maple Leafs, the Los Angeles Kings, the New York Rangers, or the New England Whalers? Which of these teams did Terry Sawchuk never play for? And for $50, we start with Kathy.
I'm going to say the Whalers.
That is correct, for $50. Yeah, the Whalers, of course, were part of the WHA, not the NHL, and when the WHA was disbanded in 1979, the Whalers became the Hartford Whalers, and Terry Sawchuk never played for them. Okay, let's go to the final question in our bonus round. This is for the bonus prize itself, and this time it's a little harder because we put 6 answers on the board. And here's the question. It's on my card. And Heather will probably know the answer to this. It's a kind of a farm question. We're talking a lot about farms and natural phenomena. It ties right in, Nick. Here's the question. Which one of the following is the correct term for a neutered or castrated male hog or pig? Is it... I can't go on, guys. I really can't. Is it called a gilt, a shoat, a sow, a boar, a barrow, or a gelding? The name of a neutered male, obviously male, hog or pig. What's it called? And over to you, Heather. What do you think?
A boar.
That is incorrect. A boar, in fact, is a male hog of any age and regardless of sexual persuasion. And we're over to Mona.
Shoat.
A shoat is, in fact, a pig about 8 weeks old, so that is incorrect. And over to Kathy.
A gelding.
A gelding is incorrect. In fact, it is a barrow. A barrow. We'll never forget that. So he didn't win our bonus prize today, but I think we've more than covered questions from the farm. We have to go. See you on the next show. Thank you in the studio audience. See you at the same time next time on Guess What? Bye-bye. Ciao.
Promotional consideration from Collagen Foam Bath and Body Lotion, specializing in maintaining skin moisture and regaining suppleness without leaving an oily film. Collagen Foam Bath and Body Lotion. And Mighty Drop. Now you can eliminate unpleasant odors in seconds. Mighty Drop, the quick, easy way to deodorize and freshen your home. In drop or concentrated spray, Mighty Drop. And Dermatone, save your skin with Swedish formula Dermatone. It's 100% water-free and allows 5 times normal sun exposure. Dermatone saves your skin, keeps moisture in. This is Nick Hollenrake speaking for Guess What? A Glenn Warren production.